Hey, so today I'm going to be talking about how to build a partner program that harmonizes with direct sales. And it's great to meet you. I'm Jen Spencer. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Allbound. And I just, included my email address and my Twitter handle. If you have any questions, love to connect with you. Love meeting new people. Please feel free to reach out. So, according to the World Trade Association, 75% of all goods and services in the world are actually sold through indirect sales and marketing channels. And we see that number increase outside the United States because, as most organizations have learned, the most cost effective way for them to have a global presence is to work with partners. And the thing is, companies aren't waiting until they're the size of multinational corporations to build a channel. They're actually starting a lot earlier in their life cycle so they can grow and they can succeed much more quickly. But the thing is, building a partner channel is not always easy, but it is necessary. And I love this quote by Mark Benioff, who's, of course, the CEO and founder of Salesforce. He said, businesses in any industry, any market, can only grow so far with direct sales alone. And there's a proverb that we like to quote that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So it's really quite simple and it just makes sense. When you partner with another product or solution, that can take both parties beyond the sum of their parts. So in other words, the more you can bring in others to help you sell, the more effective you're going to be throughout your entire customer lifecycle. So if you look at this slide, this is definitely an oversimplification. But if you consider how just one channel person with many complementary partners, reseller partners, referral partners, affiliates, creative partners, even technology partners, they can expand your reach, they can make you much more effective, and really honestly help you scale much faster. So how do you build a successful partner program and avoid any costly pitfalls along the way, which may take the form of some direct and indirect conflict within your organization? So the first thing to recognize is that building a channel is just like building a volunteer sales team. You're basically asking partners to work on your behalf for nothing until they actually sell something. So you need channel partners who are going to take your brand, your product, and your company and then cost effectively expand outside of maybe your geographic base. Partners that might have a ready customer and prospect base in that market or in that region. So where do you begin? It all really starts with recruitment. And one of the things I recommend when it comes to ensuring that your partner program is well aligned with your direct sales team is to start by building partner personas just as you would do for buyers. So you think about, okay, who's your ideal customer profile? And then within that organization, who are the individuals that you are marketing to and you're selling to? You want to take that exact same approach with your partners. So from that ICP, ideal customer profile perspective, when you're looking for partners, you want to ensure that they, perhaps offer a complementary service or complementary solution. You want to make sure that the relationship can be symbiotic, meaning that you'll both benefit. There's something that they can gain and something that you can gain. And if you both benefit, then you'll have a more natural partnership. And that will help make you both stickier with that customer. And the other thing to think about is, does the partner provide vertical, topical, or service expertise? So those are the things you want to be looking at when you're thinking about, the ideal partner profile, just like you would your ideal customer profile. So I want to take you through our blueprint. So we've recently launched our own partner program, and we built it very much as a complement to our direct sales and marketing efforts. And so I just thought, what better case study to share with you than the one I can speak to, most, since it's our own. So to start, I'll just share with you Allbound's bio personas. So we have our ideal customer profile, which is typically a SaaS company doing between $10 million and $500 million in revenue with a partner program or a desire to have a partner program. They typically use technologies like Salesforce, HubSpot, Marketo. They're using Gmail trying to think of what else, Hotjar for their website. They might be using Optimizely. So really forward-thinking organizations that are using modern technologies and want to grow and sell with partners, with other people. And within those organizations, there are three types of individuals that consume our content, that request demos, that we're working with throughout the sales cycle. And those three people are Abby, who's typically a partner program manager, Mike, who's a partner marketing manager, and Sean, who's a VP of sales. Now, we may vary from this, from time to time, but at the core, when we look at, everyone in our pipeline, everyone in our customer base, typically a marketing qualified lead is going to fall into one of these three categories. So after we created the buyer personas and we had a really clear idea of who we were targeting from a buyer persona perspective, what our partner team did was our partners identified who our partner personas were. And so really, the goal of this is we want to find partners who are going to help us connect with more of our buyer personas. So we're thinking, okay, who is continually engaging with the Abby's, Mike's, and Sean's of the world? And we identified these three individuals: Marketing Michael, who maybe owns or runs a marketing or a content and agency; Consultant Claudia, who is an independent channel consultant helping organizations construct channel programs in their organization, typically enterprise, and Techie Tyler, who is a developer, integration partner, maybe either runs or owns a custom dev shop. So these are the three types of individuals that we want to partner with because, like I said, they're going to help get us closer to our buyer personas. And this is the beginning of that direct and indirect alignment, because these individuals are bringing my direct sales team leads. And because we are very much aligned with those ideal profiles and those buyer personas, my sales team is getting leads that look very, very similar to our marketing qualified leads that we're bringing in through our inbound efforts. So the way that we mapped this out is we always start with the customer journey. So we take massive steps back and go, okay, what kind of a journey are our customers going to be on into getting them onboarded, getting their plans in place, getting them aligned, helping to target what their needs are, activating them, having them execute within the system. I mean, we think about this journey that they are on. For us, it doesn't just end at the sale, the contract being signed. There's so much more that's going on with that customer. We want to continue to retain them, to grow them. We want to optimize their use of our platform. Our goal is that our customers are making more money, that they are more efficient, that they're having better conversations, they're more collaborative with their partners. And it's really critical to us that they're able to do that, and they're not just buying a piece of software. So we have that customer journey, and what we do is we look at, well, what does that customer journey look like with our product? So where does Allbound come and fit in to this customer journey? So this is where we've really mapped out, okay, what is the need that our customer is having in the stage of their journey, and what part of our product is going to help fulfill that need? And then we take it one step further, and we add our product and our partners. So you can see the map has remained the same because the map is the customer journey. That's what's most critical. But here is where we identified all the places along the way where our product may not do something, but our partners can add value. And so this is where that alignment is so visual for us. It's very clear what we do, what our product does, and where our partners come in and add value and help support our customers throughout their journey of becoming an evangelist of our product and our company. The other thing to keep in mind, not just from like a blueprint perspective of how you're setting up your program, but your internal team structure, is also very important. So there's very clear connections of what you need for a solid team. You really want the the CRO, the Chief Revenue Officer, talking with your VP of Channel Sales. So your CRO is the person in the C-suite who's going to be most concerned with how money comes in. So you definitely want them in touch with the VP of Channel Sales if that person exists in your organization. This is a critical step in determining, exactly how sales partnerships figure into the overall revenue generation of your organization. As we know, a CRO is going to be concerned with profitability in every part of the organization, and that includes partners. So you want to make sure that those entities are communicating with each other. You also want to make sure you've got your vice president of marketing or head of marketing talking with channel and field marketing. So that VP of marketing, that individual makes sure that what the customer sees is best reflecting the company's vision. And typically the person that's in this role is going to have the final say on high-level standards for the way a whole company displays their product, and that has to extend to the channel. So things like branding guidelines, marketing materials, social media strategies, those need to be consistent across the board to present, to the customer. From the customer's perspective, a product is a product, no matter who is selling it behind the scenes. I mean, they don't care whose paper the contract's on. They're walking away with that experience as a reflection of you and your company, even if you're not the one selling it. So you need to make sure that things that are sold direct and things that are sold through the channel have the same have the same qualities and the same level of quality. So the VP of marketing needs to be in the same room as the partner side marketing professionals to really make this happen. You want to have the sales account managers talking with the channel account managers. So one of the most difficult parts of creating effective channel relationships is that direct sales sometimes feels like it's sort of pitted against channel sales, like they're in competition with each other. And when your business is in competition against itself, ultimately nobody's going to win. So you want those sales account managers or those AEs working with rather than against your channel account managers. That's where real collaboration can flourish. The channel side can teach direct sales people definitely a thing or two about how partners can make their deals even better. Direct sales can bring their inside knowledge of the product and its branding to the channel professionals. And basically, it's about making sure that on both sides, you've got the best resources to go on to close a deal. You also want to make sure that the business applications team is talking to channel IT. So internal IT can understand perhaps better than anyone what needs to happen in order to make real collaborative communication possible. And we can talk all day about integration and strategy and getting people on the same page, but you really need to have an IT department that's that's capable of seeing how the entire system is laid out, both internally and on the partner end, to really make it happen. I mean, this is why, from a product perspective, what we've done is really we built our product with open APIs. We want to be a layer in a company's existing stack, extend the value of what they're using. This is where you have a lot of organizations have shadow IT issues where you've got all these different departments adding different technologies, and this can get really messy in the channel. So you want to make sure that everything is aligned both from a team perspective, collaboration perspective, people are communicating, you've got a clear customer journey map, but that ultimately the technology is all being looked at from up above as a whole and not siloed off. So by doing all of this and really making your partner program a true part of your organization's culture, you'll be able to experience this trifecta of speed, efficiency, and agility. So aligned partners are going to help you get to market faster. They're going to help your customers see value out of your products or your solutions faster. And ultimately, they're going to help you grow faster. Co-selling with partners will reduce your customer acquisition costs and allow you to spend less on keeping customers happy and engaged. And then finally, partners can help accelerate your ability to adapt and align to changes in your markets. Thanks so much. I hope this has been helpful. I'd love to discuss further anyone's partner programs, how you might want to better align with your direct sales efforts, any pitfalls you've experienced. Feel free to reach out to me via email or Twitter. Have a great day.